So here's what you do. I'm going to show you a couple things and show you how to record them. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to show you is a picture of the north sky. Okay, so we're going to pretend that we're going outside and we're looking at this together. Okay, now this is literally a picture I Googled and it took me about 4 seconds to find. This is not Michigan, but we're going to pretend it is. Okay, so here we go. We're going to go outside and boom. Oh my gosh, we are outside looking at the stars. Okay, so it's a gorgeous night. Now, in reality, Farmington Hills, we're probably not going to see this many stars just because of the simple fact there's a lot of light pollution. But let's take a look at what we're looking at here. Right in the middle of the image is a pretty predominant set of stars, right? These 7 stars here that make up the more common name for this constellation, the Big Dipper. Okay, so what do I draw? Well, the horizon is down here. Okay, so I need to draw the horizon. I need to draw approximately to scale how high the Big Dipper is above the horizon. Okay, so if the Big Dipper is this big, right, you should be able to have a scale of how high up above the horizon the Big Dipper is. Okay, remember, the horizon is not where the top of the trees meet the sky or your neighbor's house. It's eye level, any direction you look, that's the horizon. So you're going to go outside and draw a straight line representing the horizon. All right. And then draw the stars that you see in that particular direction. So let me show you what I mean by this. Keep in mind, this is what I'm drawing. This is what I see. Okay. So here's my chart. Okay, here, maybe we can do this. Yeah. All right, so there we go. All right, so here's the constellation I'm seeing. This is what I'm going to draw. Okay, first off, I'm going to draw the horizon. Now, the image that we see here, the horizon is not perfectly straight, but that's because this is a hill that's close up or that's a tree. You know, I know in reality the horizon is straight. Okay, and then I'm going to start drawing what I see. I see 7 predominant stars, right? Looks something like this, a little bit like this. I'm not a master artist, as some of you may have already figured out. All right, but I see these 7 stars right here. All right, now that's a little hard to see, so I'm going to make them a little bigger for you. All right, that's what I see. Okay, hey-oh, that one's really big. So this is the beginning, all right? This is the very first thing I need to do. I need to record what I see, okay? Now, in order for me to grade your star journals, I need references. I need a couple things from you, right? The most basic thing I need from you is the date and the time, okay? So maybe it's May 11th at 9 p.m., whatever. You need to give me approximate 15-minute window as to what time it is you're making your observations so I can accurately grade what you're seeing. Okay. The next thing I need is I need a compass direction. Now, the reason why I used Ursa Major is because Ursa Major is the trick, right? That's how we find the North Star. So we take these 2 stars, right? Our buddies Merak and Dubhe. Merak and Dubhe point to a star way up here. That star, I know, is the North Star. So north should be directly below it. If you're not sure what compass direction you're looking at, get a compass. Hop in your car if your car has a compass. Just orient yourself so you know what compass direction you're looking at. The other thing that you can do is if you picture where you are, remember the higher mile roads, right? Like, so if you live between 12 mile and 13 mile, right? When you look to the higher mile roads, 13 mile, 14 mile, 15 mile, that's north, right? And you look towards the lower mile roads, 12, 11, 10, 9, that's south. Okay, so think about that in your head, and that'll give you a basis as to where to start. All right, so draw the compass direction, draw the date, draw the time, and then the last thing I want you to do is give me an approximation as to how high up in the sky this particular object is. Now, I don't want you to give me an altitude of every single one of these stars. I'm going to find the middle of my observation. So rightish, right here-ish. Okay. And I'm going to say that the altitude, I know Polaris is about 45 degrees up. So this is looking to me about halfway between there. So 20, 25 degrees. Okay. So I'm going to label this. Observation number one. Number one, I saw Ursa Major. Right? I know it's in the north because I have the compass here. It's slightly west to the north. Right? And then I'm going to say about 20 to 25 degrees altitude. The next thing you can do if you want more points, if you look on the point sheet, you'll notice that Ursa Major has 2 stars that are worth points. This star right here is my second observation. That's number 2. This star right here is number 3. Right? Number 2, that's Merak. Number 3, that's Dubhe. So now instead of just getting 2 points for Ursa Major, you got 6 points. All right? 6 points, that's more than 10% of the entire project right there. Okay? All right, I hope this helps. Feel free to email me if you have any more questions. Short and sweet, go out, look up, draw what you see. Use an app if you have an app, if you want to use that to help you. But please remember, draw what you actually see, not what your app tells you you see, because there is a big difference. All right. I hope that helped everybody.